it's your dad, and you, and me, and you. I'm so happy to see you, because do you know what's up next? Do you? No, I'm really excited about it, because now we are gonna hear from the QLaw Foundation's ED Denise Diskin. And you know what? Oh yeah, you're gonna get to meet the new president of the QLaw Association. Yeah, that's happening now. It's very exciting. I can't wait to see. I cannot wait. Okay, here we go. There's Denise.
Hi everybody, I'm Denise Diskin, Executive Director of the QLaw Foundation of Washington, and I'm going to give you a little bit of information about what we've been up to lately and why your support is so important and crucial right now. I'm going to give you a little bit of a snapshot and tell you a story about one of our most important programs, the LGBTQ Legal Clinic. So we're going to go back to March. Now I know March is not a month that any of us would care to remember, but back in March, our LGBTQ Legal Clinic intake line phone started ringing and ringing some more. And our legal clinic started filling up, first one, and then before that one had even happened, the next one, and then the one after that. And pretty soon, it became pretty apparent that communities all across the state of Washington were reaching out to us saying, hey, lawyers, this is bad. We need you. Help. Now, nobody calls a lawyer because they're having a good day, right? So by April 1st, we had converted our legal clinic to an entirely phone-based legal clinic, and we were set up to serve people all across the state of Washington. Our volunteers stepped up, our board stepped up, I stepped up, our interns stepped up, and we were fielding phone calls and serving legal clinic appointments for LGBTQ people in just about every county in this state that you can imagine. By May 1st, we had resources up on our website about all of the things that are weighing hardest on the minds of LGBTQ people right now. Things like healthcare discrimination, things like emergency estate planning, who's going to take care of me if I get sick, things like court closures, right? What's open for my family law motion? Can I get a domestic violence order? Can I get a name change? All of those things are things that our community's been reaching out for help with, and we've been right there to support. And by May 15th, we had passed a really amazing and really awful milestone. By May 15th, we had served more people at our legal clinic in 2020 so far than we did in all of 2019, by May. Now we know that this crisis has not been like anything else we have ever seen. We know now that LGBTQ people are represented almost twice as much in the top 5 hardest hit industries by this crisis. 40% of LGBTQ people work in those top 5 industries. That's almost half of us. So our communities are really suffering. They're really reaching out. And so we have to be right there to meet that need. And we're really proud that we have been there so far and we will be there in the future. This coming year, we're expanding our statewide work to make sure that our queer and trans and Black and brown siblings who need legal services are right there at the table when decisions about those services are being made. We're working hard to make sure that we are building coalitions and working in partnership with other organizations so that we can be leaders for LGBTQ voices in the legal community and make sure that when things happen that impact us on the national level and on the local level, and I know that we have seen a lot of those things just in the past couple of weeks, that we are right there with resources and information for our communities so that people don't need a lawyer to know what their rights at work are or to know what their rights at a healthcare facility are or to know how to navigate a family law issue, because we are right there with that information and those resources for them. Our communities, our LGBTQ communities, our communities of color across the state are reaching out and saying, we need you. QLaw, we need you. And that means that we need you. We need you to help make sure that we have the resources to meet this need, that we have the staff to meet this need, and to make sure that we can increase our reach and increase our connections through this crisis and for the next one that we'll probably see. So thank you for being right here with us, for being part of our family and part of our community. And we ask that you go to our website and donate generously today. Thank you all so much. See you soon.
Hi! You know what I was just thinking? I was just having a thought. I was just having a thought that maybe you were having this thought about how you could support QLaw. And I was also having that thought. We were thinking the same thing at the same time. It's very exciting. So if you go to www.QLawFoundation.org, you can donate there. I know. What? You just gotta go to www.QLawFoundation.org and you can support all these beautiful efforts. All of the good stuff there is very important. So I hope you do that. I'm gonna do it. I love it. Okay? Mwah!
Thank you so much, Shardana, for making sure that QLaw's events are always unique. Hi, my name is Josh Trabig, and I'm the new president of the QLaw Bar Association. Thank you so much for joining us for this program in lieu of our annual banquet. First, I want to extend a huge thank you to the other members of our banquet planning committee, Jamie Corning, Matt Etter, Kellen Hade, and Jamie Johnson. They worked tirelessly to create our event, to reschedule our event, and then transition to this program. This is a truly unprecedented time for the legal profession, for our communities, and for our whole society. We first faced a viral pandemic before turning to confront the pandemic of racism and over 400 years of the systemic oppression of Black and Indigenous people and people of color. As I record this, the current administration is rolling back anti-discrimination protections in healthcare, and we learn of the tragic murder of 2 Black trans women, Raya Milton and Dominique Fells. We mourn the 49 lives lost at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando 4 years ago, and we wait for the Supreme Court to decide if civil rights protections apply to our community. Despite all of this, I am deeply inspired and encouraged by the beauty and strength of our communities. People across the world are coming together to demand change and create a more equitable future, and QLaw stands with them. We recognize and uplift our ancestors, trans women of color like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, and we remember that Stonewall was not a parade or a party, but a riot against the social and political forces oppressing the queer community. Looking to the year ahead, QLaw will continue to work with our partners to create change. We will continue to support and educate the legal community. We will continue to advocate for a more just legal system. We will continue to say unequivocally that Black lives matter. Thank you again for joining us for this program. Thank you for supporting the QLaw Bar Association and the QLaw Foundation. We look forward to celebrating with you in 2021, and happy Pride. Before I go, my last big thank you must be to Matt Etter, QLaw's outgoing president. Thank you for your tireless leadership, your support, your friendship, and the example you've left for me to follow. Truly, thank you so much.
Josh, thanks so much for this beautiful plant. It's amazing how it transitioned from a flower just via Zoom. Thanks so much for your support over the past year. I can't imagine a better person to lead the association into the year ahead. To everyone I've had the pleasure of working with over the past year or over my time with QLaw in general, thanks for your support. Thanks for your hard work. I hope everyone out there can stay safe, can stay healthy, continue to support your community. Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.